Hello, I am James Walker with your Solent Sport Update. We have some breaking news. Alan Pardew has been named as the new West Brom manager following the sacking of Tony Pulis last Monday. Pardew formerly managed Newcastle, Crystal Palace and West Ham, but he's been given another shot in the big time with the Baggies. They currently lie above the relegation zone in 16th place. That's not the only piece of breaking news today, as we have reports coming in from Goodison Park that their search for a new manager has now come to an end. The Toffees have agreed to deal with Sam Allardyce for him to become their new manager. The Toffees currently sit in 17th place. Now we have a preview on both the new managers, so now I'll hand you over to Ollie White.
Thank you, James. West Brom have been without a manager since the 20th of November after they sacked Tony Pulis after going 10 games without a win. Pardew's been out of the game since Crystal Palace terminated his contract in December 2016. However, the Baggies have decided to go ahead and offer him a deal until the end of the 2019-20 season. Pardew has said, "I'm thrilled with the opportunity that Albion have provided and I'm looking forward to getting to work with what I consider a talented group of players." Everton have also appointed a new permanent manager after caretaker boss David Unsworth wasn't offered the job full-time. Sam Allardyce has been given the Toffees hot seat after being out of management since leaving Crystal Palace in the summer. Everton find themselves at the wrong end of the table, with Unsworth saying the new boss will require lots of time and backing in order to succeed. Back to you, James.
Vicarage Road played host to a 6-goal thriller last night. Visitors Manchester United beat home side Watford 4-2 in a gripping encounter. This made it the 8th time Manchester United have scored 4 goals this season. Ashley Young scored a brace before goals from Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard. However, United boss Jose Mourinho thinks his players took their lead for granted.
I think the players, they had the feeling that was too easy. They had the feeling that the game was over. I think these teams mid-table, they have quality and they have no pressure. They have quality and they don't feel the pressure that teams with other objectives they have.
After their amazing win over Everton, the Saints will return to action this evening. Southampton will face a tricky opposition tonight when they travel to the Etihad. Manchester City have won their last 5 matches and won't give the Saints an easy evening. Here is what the Southampton fans are expecting from tonight's game.
Not win against Man City, because Pep Guardiola's got them playing some really fluid football at the moment, and they got too many defenders, Southampton, that can't defend like Van Dijk.
Tonight, I think obviously on the run of form of Southampton at the moment, they give them a good game, but obviously with Man City's pedigree, I don't think Southampton will come near enough to getting a result tonight. I think Man City's too powerful for that.
Man City, I think we'll play a little bit deeper. I support Southampton myself. I think we'll play a little bit deeper, get men behind the ball and hopefully catch them on the counter-attack with a bit of pace with Long up top.
Probably say that Man City are gonna win, but something to me in fairly good form. They won 4-1, so hopefully they'll get the win and make things a little bit more interesting in the Premier League.
On to the Ashes. Rumours have circulated after a dishonoured England star caught a flight to New Zealand. Stokes missed the first test defeat to Australia after being investigated by the police due to an incident in Bristol. However, England all-rounder Chris Woakes says there are no current plans for Ben Stokes to be recalled.
The good thing for him is that he's a little bit closer to Australia. If that time was to come that he was to be able to come and join the squad, but we know no more than that, and hopefully if he can get some cricket under his belt, that would be good for him, having had a couple of months away from the game.
One of golf's greats is set to make a long-awaited return to action in the Bahamas this weekend. 14-time major winner Tiger Woods says he's feeling fantastic ahead of his return at the Hero World Challenge. Woods' career has been hampered by both injury as well as issues surrounding his personal life. The season may be over, but there is still some controversy. Liberty Media announced the original Flying One logo will be replaced with a modern-looking logo, giving the sport a fresh energy. This change has been met with negative responses by both Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel, saying the old logo was iconic. England rugby coach Eddie Jones has been named World's Best Coach of the Year. The Three Lions won the Six Nations this year, making it 2 in a row, as well as going unbeaten during a 2-game tour in Argentina in the summer, and winning 3 out of 3 games this autumn. The last England coach to achieve this award was Sir Clive Woodward in 2003. Sports Personality of the Year nominee says he wants to emulate the likes of Roger Federer in becoming a role model in his sport. This comes after a continuous link with a fight against Tyson Fury next year to defend his belt. 28-year-old world champion Anthony Joshua says he wants to take boxing to the next level.
The Cristiano Ronaldos and Messis, that's like where I think I want to try and take boxing. So I've just realised that I swerve all these clowns in my industry. A lot of jealousy and negativity. and I'm not really breeding that type of energy around.
Alpine skier Marta Bassino has had to return home due to a nasty injury. The 21-year-old sustained a broken tooth and a mouth injury, which required 3 stitches during a World Cup race in the United States. But the Italian is keen to make a swift return to the slopes. Now, back to our breaking news. West Brom have appointed Alan Pardew as their new manager, whilst Everton have agreed a deal with Sam Allardyce for him to become their new manager. That's all from us at Solent Sports News. See you in an hour.
Well, we've only got 15 seconds now, but do you want to just say keep up to date on our social media, Instagram, Facebook?
Keep up to date on our social media and Facebook at Solent Sport News.